Brother T.K.Kirkland, how's it going, man?
How you doing, young man?
Oh, good. Welcome to Killeen.
Good. Yes, Killeen. What are you guys known for in Killeen?
The Army base.
The Army base?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Army base is here.
Yes, Fort Hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, the Army base is here.
That's about it, though.
Okay, that's it? Okay.
See Austin for other stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this is your first. Did we say that was your first time?
This is my first time.
First
in Killeen.
time there. Okay. Did they walk you around? Did they take you places?
I mean, it was only 2 blocks. I saw everything. 2 blocks.
All right, man. So you're back in here. So you've been around for, 20, 25 years or more?
35.
35. Excuse me, more.
35.
So you a vet in the game. Are you like other comedians that don't really necessarily take a comedian serious until they've done that 20, 25 years in the game?
Not 20 years. I would say discipline, and you have to really be like over 6 to 7 years.
Okay.
And really have put work in, because a lot of people could say they did 6 years, but maybe they were doing 1 show a week.
Right.
See, when I was coming up, I was doing maybe 4 shows a week for 7, 8 years. So I was doubling my time in those years. Yeah. It's a different world. You know, you get the internet comedians who are doing phenomenal in the box office, but horrible on stage.
On stage.
So I hope that their talent matches their stardom one day.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. If they put in the work, it can really go on to be something really special. Yeah. Because they're getting the money now.
Absolutely.
But what happens is, after people see you one time, you're done.
Right.
And the owners of these comedy clubs take a real backlash to it. They don't know that, because the owners is looking for profit, so to speak. So they'll put people in their room. Yeah. But the comedians are not delivering.
Right.
They're not delivering.
And it's all about that longevity.
It's about longevity.
Yes, sir.
And you got to know, and that's what being a good comedian is. You got to know when to use profanity. Yeah. When to do a clean show. Yeah. You got to know how to host an event. Yes. You got to know how to do churches if you have to.
Yes.
Barbecues. Yes. Spanish shows. Can you handle a political event? Like I used to raise money for Maxine Waters. Okay. When she was coming up.
Auntie Maxine.
Yeah. So I it's amazing when I think about it. I was involved with a lot of stuff, man. That's crazy. But I've been a little bit of all that, which is excellent.
Did you touch John Witherspoon in any way, shape, or form?
Me and John met a couple times. I've only opened up for him maybe once or twice in my career. Okay. And when I was thinking about him, what was important to me was I think he worked a little too long. He should have retired 7 years ago. Because I see things that other people don't see. Yeah. Dick Gregory, who was working at his old age. Absolutely. Working like he was 19 years old. Yeah. John Witherspoon, who was working like he was 19 at 77. You can't get on planes and work like that. Right. At that age. Right. You got to really manage it out. And if you can go on the road, man, let's say you just do 1 show a month. Right. The right show. You do 1 show a month. Right. But you stay home, you take your walks, you get your massages. Right. If you got health problems, you make sure you take your medication. Right. But you don't work like that. Right. When I saw him last year in DC, this year, I saw him earlier this year in DC. I looked at him. He was at the Improv there. He didn't look well. You know, so it was just a matter of time. But you know, but I will make sure I use that as a reference. Absolutely. To monitor what I want to do moving forward, you know, because you got to have a plan to slow down and not work that much. Yes. You can't do it at 77. Yeah, true. Facts. Especially if you're not in shape. Yeah. Yeah. Man, such a great loss that the comedy world suffered. But, you know, when people say great loss, I want people to understand people die. Right. It's part of the contract. You know, we always make it seem like it's so sad, and it does hurt. Yeah. But it's you leaving here and let these examples mean that you got your insurance together, you got your family stuff together. Like my mom used to always say, "Is your house in order?" Right. Right. That's what my mom used to always say. Right. Make sure you have your house in order. Right. And when people pass, that should be a reflection every time to like, yo, am I right before I leave here? Is my kids straight? Is my business in order? Right. People not thinking that way. They just go, lost. Yeah. It's a reminder to have yourself together because you don't want to get caught slipping. Yeah.
Man. So you hear, man, 2 big shows, one tonight, one tomorrow night. What you got for the people?
Well, you know what? I'm going to drop the same now as I'm just dropping now, but in a funny way.
In a funny way, yeah.
In a funny way. You know, I like to drop jewels on them, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, when I came up when social media really took off, they called me the jewel dropper. You know, and at first I didn't know how to take it. I thought it was like an indirect thing because of my hustling days.
Yeah.
So I said, the jewel dropper, I'm offended. You know what I'm saying? But as things went on, I was like, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we rocking with it. We rocking with it.
So, Matt, so how long were you on vacation, so to speak?
Explain.
So you were locked up?
No. I never did a lot of time.
Oh, okay.
I've been locked up in parts, but I never did more than 30 days.
Gotcha.
You know, because when you got money, you know how to fight cases.
This is true.
You know, that's what I tell people about crime.
Yeah.
Don't do no crime. You ain't got no papers to the side.
Yeah.
And if you got paper, you shouldn't be doing crime anyway.
Yeah.
I was just a fool. So I was just going through what I call my life lessons.
Yes.
To prepare me for where I am today.
Yes, it is.
Because if you haven't gone through anything, you can't teach nobody nothing.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
so I could pull for so many different walks of life to give people knowledge so that they don't walk down the same path.
Gotcha.
You know, so let my pain be your champagne.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
T.K.Kirkland here for 2 big shows, Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge. He'll be there tonight and also tomorrow night. He's live in the studio with B106. Back in a minute. All right, we're back. B106, Trey the Chocolate Jack. I got T.K. Kirkland live in the studio. The hilarious T.K. Kirkland. You already know T to the mother K.
Yes.
Tonight at the Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge, 1 big show. And then, of course, tomorrow night he'll be in the building. Now, you just recently did a comedy album?
Yes, I got the comedy album coming out.
It's coming out. Okay.
And a comedy special. Just go to my site at tk.network.
Okay.
Now, let me explain to people about business.
Yes.
You know, like I was going to go to Netflix. I held back on there because I wanted my check to be bigger when I do bring this next one to Netflix. I was going to take it to Amazon.
Okay.
But when I heard they take 45%. Of everything that you exactly. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeesh.
So let me start my own network.
Yeah.
So I started my own network, put it together.
Yeah.
So now I can have people go to my site, download my special because it's a beautiful world now. You don't have to go to HBO.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to these other outlets. Now they might have a bigger audience.
Yeah.
But the goal is ownership. Don't have to call nobody, say what we doing today, what's going on.
That's smart, yeah.
You running your own thing, and you can't put a price on that type of freedom.
Right.
So I'm doing it this way to also motivate the youth, motivate men and women, and then I'm going to release it a couple weeks later for streaming on Amazon and all the other platforms.
Gotcha.
But I had to do it this way because I had to be in control. I had to do it my way, and that means everything to me.
Man, that's 45%. Jeez.
That's what they
now
want.
You know this way ain't nobody on Amazon.
Yeah,
doing
45%, my man. And they get it from everybody, whoever bring it.
Okay.
It's not just special comedy.
Yeah.
It's 45%.
Yeah.
And some people say, oh, it's worth it because of the audience that they're going to get you.
Right.
And it's going to open up other doors.
Right.
But it was just a personal thing. I've never given anybody 45%.
Yeah, gotcha. So is it true what they say, man? The older you get, the funnier you get?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I never looked at it that way.
Yeah.
But it's true because it's like anything with practice and repetition and life.
Yeah.
You just get more information, more knowledge to feed off of to go out there and drop what you need to drop.
Yeah.
So I totally agree.
Yeah.
The older you get, the funnier you get.
Gotcha.
And I think and if I'm like this now, I'm looking forward to
15, 20 down the line.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it, man. That was a great question.
I saw you in Austin, man. This is maybe 2 years ago. It was a little intimate comedy spot.
Right.
And you had this line, "Who raised you?"
Who raised you?
Man, where did that come from, man?
That came from dating women whose parents sent them into the world unprepared.
Yeah.
Because I was, I date. And some of the things women would say and do, I said, I need to meet your parents.
Yeah.
Because who would send you into the world unprepared?
Yeah.
Yo, you are unprepared to be out here.
Yeah.
So that's how I came up with it. And it just took off.
Yeah.
And I really want to do other stuff. So what I'm doing now is I am doing new material.
Okay.
And I'm sneaking the Who Raised You
in
there every now and then for the people who really like it.
Bro, that's your phrase. That's your thing. Yeah.
Yep, for the rest of my life. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'll rock with it.
Yes, sir.
I'll rock with it.
T.K.Kirkland live in the studio. You can check him out tonight at the Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge. Also, tomorrow night, 2 big shows, one at 8 o'clock and then, of course, at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge. Make sure you get your tickets. More with T.K. Kirkland from B106. All right, with B106, Trey the Chocolate Jack, wrapping things up with comedian T.K. Kirkland. He'll be at the Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge tonight, 8 p.m., big show. And, of course, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, big show, man. Funny brother. If you haven't seen him do his thing, hilarious brother. Man, I remember I was at the comedy show, and you were, we got to keep it PG-13.
Right.
And you were just going down the line asking women, do they smoke cigars?
Right, yeah. That's a grown-up question.
Yes.
Know, I ask grown-up questions because some people could be on their first date.
Yeah. And
that girl may not do that.
Yes.
And that could be a deal breaker.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I'm buying you all these drinks, and you don't do that? Or it can be worse for the female.
Yeah.
The guy don't do that.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, my God, I could have stayed with James. He get out on Friday.
Yeah. But see, it's the funny part because he's throwing these people off and he's asking them the questions, and the reactions is just hilarious. Man. Yes. All right, man. So you said your website,
my Instagram is at TK_Kirkland.
Okay.
Make sure you hit me today. The 50th person, not 9, not 10, the 50th person will give you free tickets to the show and $100. You know, I'm in a good mood.
Woo!
We bosses over here.
Come on.
The 50th person on my Instagram, and you can see it when it comes through. 2 tickets to the show, $100, and we get drinks on me at the show.
There it is.
So you can use $100.
Why not? Why not?
I could use $100.
Yeah.
So TK_Kirkland, get the special. You can pre-order it now. Just go to my site, tk.network.
Okay.
All right. Bam. Press it. You'll see it. We got Baby from Cash Money Millionaires. We got Extasation a month before he had passed away.
Okay.
He's in it.
Okay.
Good brother.
Okay.
And I'm just really happy that we finally got it out.
Gotcha. So you're more so focusing just traveling, doing stand-up, and, of course, waiting on that comedy special and that album.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I'm a businessman.
Writer.
Right. So what I'm doing now, every year I try to do other little things. So next year we'll drop another special.
Okay.
But we'll drop a book. Next year. See, so next year the book comes. They've been waiting for the book for 4 years.
Okay.
I just been real busy, but we're gonna lock it down and get it out there. And I might call it Ambition. I might call it Who Raised You. But we're gonna drop the book next year for sure.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, continued success to you, brother.
And may your pain be champagne, fam.
Absolutely. Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge tonight and tomorrow night. T.K. Kirkland.
T to the K, baby.
Yeah.